From the turbulent transfer saga of Mbappé to Real Madrid, to the crazy addition Mikel Arteta is planning for his midfield arsenal, here are 5 transfers that could shock us this summer. Now I know there are so many shocking transfer rumors to start with, but let's begin with Kylian Mbappe's tug of war with Real Madrid. As of last summer's transfer window, everyone thought the young Frenchman was heading to Spain for free. But what happened next was something even Don Perez didn't see coming. In a shocking turn of events, Mbappé decided to extend his contract with PSG until 2024 with an option to extend for another year. But guess what? Mbappé has thrown his future into uncertainty once again, as he made it clear through a statement released via AFP that he won't be extending his contract by another year. So, as of June 2024, he'll be a free agent. Now here's the juicy part. According to various sources, Real Madrid isn't really willing to wait, and they're more than ready to make a bid for Mbappé this summer, rather than waiting for his PSG contract to expire next year. And guess what? It seems like Mbappé wants to go to Madrid too. He even claimed the links to Madrid lies on his Twitter account. But we all know how these things work now, don't we? And if we look at the bigger picture, Madrid isn't just looking to splurge cash over the young World Cup winner. They are actually in the market for a top striker to replace Karim Benzema, who made his exit gracefully to the Saudi Pro League. And who better than a Frenchman to replace another Frenchman? But you see, negotiations won't be a walk in the park. But if PSG is serious about considering a deal, Madrid looks more than ready to pounce. And in a desperate attempt to avoid losing him for free next year, PSG is reportedly willing to listen to offers around 150 million euros for Mbappé. Can you imagine the next big thing in modern football leaving on a free transfer? Sounds catastrophic to me. But there's another twist in the saga, as Mbappe's entourage is expecting some serious pressure from PSG's Qatari owners. And they also don't anticipate an easy exit this summer, which is why Mbappé declared himself a PSG player for the upcoming year back in May. But nevertheless, one thing is crystal clear. We all know that Mbappe's ultimate dream has always been to don the iconic white Real Madrid jersey. And the burning question now is whether this dream can become a reality this summer. Speaking of Madrid spending their big bucks to bring in a forward, they might be considering sending Valverde to the cop end. It's fair to say that Liverpool seems to have an insatiable appetite for midfielders this summer, as they brought in 2 top midfielders in Mac Allister and Szoboszlai already. But the latest player to catch their attention is Real Madrid's Valverde, feeling a bit down about missing out on Jude Bellingham, who could have been their marquee signing. The Reds seem hell-bent on snatching up one of Madrid's midfield stars as some sort of revenge. But here's the deal on the other side of the globe. You see, Real Madrid and Valverde have no intention of parting ways this summer, despite heavy interest from Premier League clubs. And Liverpool is rumored to have made a €90 million bid for the versatile Uruguayan midfielder, making their second offer for him. But Los Blancos are standing firm and not budging at all. It's also been revealed that Valverde himself prefers to stay in Madrid for both professional and personal reasons. But if you ask me, I think Valverde wouldn't just fuel Liverpool's midfield engine, but the whole team. You see, at just 24 years old, Valverde brings a lot of winning experience, having already clinched 2 La Liga titles and a Champions League trophy. And let's not deny the fact that his versatility in midfield is a valuable asset that Jurgen Klopp will cherish upon. Maybe a potential deal for the midfielder might suit Real Madrid, considering the hefty sum they spent on securing Jude Bellingham. On top of that, they might need more cash to make a move for their top target, Kylian Mbappé, after all. I can definitely see the stars aligning for Valverde. But the real question is, does he? Now, while I'm on the topic of stars aligning for Real Madrid players, this ex-Madrid captain has been made an offer he can't refuse. Another name that's been making waves is none other than the former Real Madrid defender himself, Sergio Ramos. Yup, you heard that right. The 37-year-old defender could potentially reunite with his former PSG teammate Lionel Messi at Inter Miami. But hold on. There's another suitor in the mix, as Saudi Pro League side Al Ahly are also ready to splash some serious cash and offer Ramos a jaw-dropping $20 million per year. But here's where this transfer saga gets interesting. It seems that Ramos isn't really focused on the financial aspect at this stage of his life. So there goes a chance to see Ramos and Ronaldo playing on the same pitch again. As for clever fans who turn into spies during transfer windows, they have spotted a potential clue on social media that hints at his future plans in the MLS. You see, Jordi de Alba, who's a rumored target for Inter Miami, shared a photo on Instagram where he and Sergio Busquets, the newest addition to the Miami squad, were rocking out at a gig in Seville. But wait, there's more. The Colombian artist Maluma, who performed at the gig, shared his own interesting photo on Instagram. And who did he happen to be posing with? Well, it was none other than Sergio Ramos, adding more fuel to the transfer saga. Ramos and his lovely wife recently enjoyed a vacation in sunny Florida. Could this be a sign of things to come? Now, if the dynamic duo of Leo Messi and David Beckham can work their magic and convince Ramos and Alba to join them in Miami, I highly suggest you hold on tight because we might witness instant favorites to win the MLS Cup next season. As for another Premier League club on the list, Chelsea is on the hunt for a banging new striker who knows how to find the back of the net. And according to various sources, their top target is Napoli's Victor Osimhen. It's fair to say that whoever manages to sign Victor Osimhen would be making a serious statement, as this dude played a pivotal role in helping Napoli cruise to victory in Serie A, making it look like a walk in the park with an insane number of 26 goals in just 32 league matches. Now, considering what the striker is capable of, it's a given that Osimhen won't come cheap. And according to Sky Italy, he's rumored to have a price tag of a whopping 150 million euros. If that's true, it would shatter the British transfer record set by Chelsea themselves when they signed Enzo Fernandez in January. Make it Rainbow League. But despite having Man United in the race for the striker, this one fact could weigh heavily in Chelsea's favor. You see, Osimhen has openly admitted that his childhood hero is none other than the Chelsea legend Didier Drogba. And well, he's certainly got big dreams of emulating Drogba's impact on the global stage. But on the other side, Napoli is probably sweating a bit as Osimhen's contract is running out in just 1 year, and they'll want to sort out a new deal ASAP. But hey, if a mouth-watering offer comes knocking from the Premier League, which it probably will, it might just force the move for the Nigerian striker. After all, English clubs have been throwing money around like confetti lately, making the European leagues look a bit stingy in comparison. So keep your eyes peeled, folks. The transfer window is buzzing, and things are about to get seriously exciting at Stamford Bridge. And as for the north of London, it looks like Mikel Arteta's Arsenal are not planning on holding back this summer either. It goes without saying that Arteta is a man on a mission to transform his midfield at the club. Some familiar faces have waved their goodbyes as Granit Xhaka has already made his move to Bayer Leverkusen. And there's a chance that Thomas Partey could also leave if the right offer comes knocking. But fear not, Arsenal fans, because the boss has been hard at work finding top-notch replacements. First up, they raided their London rivals for a midfield gem in Kai Havertz from Chelsea for a cool 65 million euros. But wait, there's more. Arsenal are also on the path to sign their top target this summer in Declan Rice. And it looks like a club record deal with a jaw-dropping 105 million euros is in the works. Whew. But the transfer rumor probably no one saw coming is the young Madrid star Aurélien Tchouameni. Yup, you heard that right. The Frenchman could be a fantastic addition to Arteta's midfield arsenal, especially since various reports suggest that Real might sell him to fund a move for Kylian Mbappé. The Gunners have reportedly made an initial offer of 80 million euros, but they're willing to go up to a whopping 90 million. But here's the twist. You see, Tchouameni seems happy at Madrid and isn't really keen on a move away, especially since he joined the club last summer from Monaco, making a decent 50 appearances in his first season. Plus, he still has 5 years left on his contract in the Spanish capital. So, will Arsenal manage to sway him? We'll have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure, the midfield makeover is in full swing and it's bound to be an exciting ride for the Gunners faithful. So what other shocking transfers do you see happening this summer? Let us know in the comments below.